Hi, it's Kelly. I just wanted to see if it's a light enough day to do a flip through on my journal. I finished for my mom finally. I have to stop. It's gotten too fat and um, I wanted it to be usable for her because she's such a practical woman. And I left the back blank. It's all muslin and copy stained and stitched. Um, the layers of lace there and rosettes, you know how we like those. Just not sure if the lighting is good, but she had sent me a ton of things. I couldn't fit them all in, that's why it got so fat. I just can't fit everything in. I'm gonna have to make her another one, you know. So, I guess the best way is I'll just do it like this and see how it looks. So she just likes flowers, and so a lot of this is just for her to look at, and a lot of it is for her to make lists because she's getting forgetful. And so that's what we're using this book for, is lists and, you know, light journaling. And she likes butterflies and flowers. And somebody sent me these die cuts and music paper, and there's some rosettes and some cheesecloth, and there's a butterfly underneath the book page there, and some washi tape, and then music paper here. Life's either a daring adventure or nothing. Helen Keller. That's one of our favorite movies we like to watch together. It's Helen Keller movies and Anne of Green Gables. I wanted to do her an Anne of Green Gables one, but we'll see. And then I made this flower, and then I made her some just little journaling paper. And then this is just a pocket made out of pattern booklet, and there's some pattern paper in there, and got her some journaling paper in here, and this check, and these are little half pages. This is, well, it's meaningful to us. She just went and bought us cemetery plots. And they're next to each other, and that's kind of what it looks like, and they're in Michigan, and so we've seen that, and we thought, oh my god, that looks just like our plots. And then she had a little poem that we put in there. And this is one of her mom's doilies. And then I put a journaling card up here, and I did some stamping and staining and washi tape. And did a postcard here, and just some stamping, and there's some honeycombs back there. And it's coffee stained, and I'm not going to take off every card, but. And then this is my new stamp I love, and I made a fabric flower, and I have some muslin here, and flowers and washi tape. And this is a pocket that I filled with, I made this bookmark filled with things, and we have a story about frogs, and so you're going to see little things about frogs in here. It's my grandparents' 50th, and we were doing a big party, and we didn't know what to put on top of the cake. And we shopped and shopped and shopped, and this is the floats here too. Anyway, we ended up with frogs on the top of the cake and on the 2 lily pads, and it's just really cute. That's an envelope I made. This is baking paper. My mom's favorite is, she always wants cookie candies cake. So she always says. And so that's baking paper and recipe paper, and I put some ephemera in there. She wouldn't even know what it is. She's never seen that. And these are my grandpa's, her dad, you know, he's passed now. These are his old boots. They drew on the back of a newspaper, I believe it was. And then my dad wore old boots like this too. And he's had a stroke and he's in a nursing home. And so my mom's, by herself, had to sell the house. My brother moved away because dad and him, they were carpenters and did the business together. And without dad, how are we going to do that? So anyway, this is a pretty pocket I made out of a McDonald's bag. So I covered it with this really old book page. I love the way it feels. And then in here, this book won't be so fat because she's going to take some of this stuff out. I just made this little booklet of, her favorite thing is to do crossword puzzles. And so this is just really useful. It's all it is. It's just, I took New York Times crossword puzzles and I glued them inside these pages. That's all it is. So she can have this next with her coffee in the morning and her toast. And she'll take this out and have it on the kitchen table, And then this side's cute. She loves the butterflies, and there's a little flower, and I decoupage, and then I made this little envelope thing with flower petals and buttons in it. And then this side is, this is hard to show. This side I made a flip out that goes this way. My mom's favorite, one of her favorites is lilacs. So it flips out and then out again. And there's some handmade paper there. And a couple, I can't even take these out, but they're just, cutesy little papers. Journaling cards, And then just a little bingo card and one of her doilies. It's really nice, I like it. And then this is significant to her. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if, I think one of our dogs is buried here, but I'm not sure. And then I just made her a journaling card on the other side. And then these are just pattern paper and doilies and muslin, and I made some journaling cards. I know she'll like that, that paper there. And there's another one in here. I've been showing you guys how I make these out of all the packaging, out of all the stuff we buy. So that's them. This is so cute though. It has the sweetest little buttons. Oh my goodness. I'll put that back in after. And then this one is more of the same, burlap and the rosettes, and then I did decoupage and I put some inspirational things in there. She needs a little get up and go right now. She's kind of down, but anyway. And then I know she's gonna love this. It's decoupage on music paper. I know she's gonna love that. And I just put some tickets in there so she would know it's a pocket for her own receipts or whatever she's gonna use it for. And then that's the end of my first signature there. These are dandelions. I tried to paint them and then I went and found a stamp because I like them so much. I know she's going to like this green paper back here and some more, little tablets and things that we made, and I glossy accented them, and Rolodex cards, and just little papers tucked back here. And I think that's ink. More tuck spots and papers, and there's a pocket back here, and stuff here and here, and yeah, it's really cute. It's so big, and I don't have the setup for this camera. More. That one's cute. I like the double butterfly. card, and then this flips one of my mom's doily handkerchiefs. Journaling spot. This side has the two little pockets with two little tags in them. They're adorable if you can see them. I love this rose paper. It's really cute. And then this is sachet bag. And I love the trims. And I put all these old letters from my grandma and grandpa to my mom in there so she could keep the letters. This is the center. It's just pretty design paper. I left it because I love it so much. And then a wish you well card on the top, and I have some I don't know if this is a good time to film. I really can't see. It's a big pocket on the top, and I put some stuff in there. These are flowers from my willow tree, more lilacs, baby envelope, tags, tuck spots. This looks like a little fence. Postcard. Laces, sewing. And this side is the dictionary pocket. And somebody sent me this. It was so sweet. A dictionary little envelope she made with some cute little paper in there. I can't pull it out right now because I got one hand. And these are my mom's lists to Walmart and Cub and whatever she wants to use it for. And buttons, lace, and music sheet paper. And I got some scroll work back here. And here's the other half of that hanky. Her dad used them a lot, so she has quite a few. And then this is another flip. Another flip. That doesn't flip because I think I sewed it. Uh-oh. I'll fix that before I... Then this is a crunchy envelope. Her favorite game is Scrabble, and so I put some cute little things in there. Can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. When I was sewing in the signatures, I said, watch, I'm going to sew in my envelopes. And then this, my mom really likes the neutral palettes. She does like the color, but she does love the flowers and the daisies and all the simple things that we like here, you know. So I left it so she can just enjoy it, but it is a big pocket. And in it, I did make this huge thing. I go inside. It looks like an envelope, but it's a, you open it and it's a, I don't know what it is, I guess, just journaling spot that looks like an envelope. Yeah, I don't know, there's no name for it. You know how you get doing stuff and you just make weird things? I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't know if I can get it back in here while I film. Okay. And then the next page is one of those cute envelopes I made. I don't know if you're watching any of my YouTube channel, but it's just adorable. I love it. Whoops. That goes down. There, with the little button. And it just says note to self, and it's got some, what did I do here? It's just got some paper in it, you know. And I thought she would think that was cute. And then I left the page because it's old shoes, and I know that she will like that. Alright, it's getting dark out. And then this page get it together here. This page was just a ephemera I cut out and glued in, and guest checking papers, and a photo of that woman. And then this is, I know she's going to love this, so I used it over again. And this flips out for journaling spots. It's cute. And it's lace too, so that's pretty. And that's the other side of the dandelion paper that we've seen. And this is just me watercoloring and stamping. And then someone sent me that, so I filled it with little cards. And I know she's going to love this, so I just left it blank. Because it's so pretty. And I glitter misted it, so you can't really see on camera, but it's gorgeous. And then this, I know she's just going to like because of the eyelet and the roses coming out of the pocket and bumblebee. It's just cute. You know, the butterfly and muslin. And then this hanky has a bee on it because her name is Betty and her last name is Becker. So this could have been my grandpa's, but I don't know. It's kind of frilly because his name, you know, is John Becker. So, but anyway. And then the other page is more flowers, and I clipped some paper up here. And then I did some spraying, and I did a journaling card that I made. And this is tissue paper, maroon color, coffee dyed. And this is, I love that postcard, it's so pretty. Somebody sent me that. It's just beautiful. I know I see it floating around right now, but I've personally never had one, so it's really pretty. And then she sent me some paper that went with it, and I just think it's really pretty. So I gave it to my mom. And it's got the, I did some stamping, and that bird I love, and the little flower there. That's cute. It's getting dark. Almost done. The side is fabrics, couture fabrics, and a butterfly with some bling and some lace and rosettes and journaling spots. And the side, well, we have a tree story anyway, me and my mom, so we like trees. Sewing, and I gave her some ephemera. She will. That's cool. Journaling spots, another lace doily. These are all from Grandma's. Other side of that baking paper. This is a big journaling card I made, but I'm one-handed and I'm not going to take it off, but it's really cute. And it's got a dress pattern on it and samples here and some really nice trim. Comes from a lampshade. This I know she's going to love because she loves the mason jars, and then I put handmade by me and put some paper in here, and this is just paper trim. And then the other side I know she's really going to like because this is a wooden nickel from, remember when you used to go ride those little horses at the drugstore? This is from Woolworths. So it's a wooden nickel for the little horse that you ride, and I know she's going to remember that. And so I just like that page. She'll like it too. I did some sewing and decoupage in the back and staining, and I made that clear envelope and filled it with a couple little things. Oh boy, this is getting hard now. This is one of my mom's favorite images, so I left it in there. And this is tea bags in the back. Baking paper, another doily. These are couture journaling cards I made. This one's super cute too. But I think I sewed my... I did. I'll have to cut it. I sewed my dang thing in there. Oh, that's super funny. Oh my goodness. Alright. And then I love this lace. And then this flips up. Gessoed. Got a 3D flower there. It's cool. That's just a pocket I made out of newspaper and did a bunch of stuff to it. It's cute. And this one I left plain since the other side is so decorated. I love that fabric. And then this, I just did, so the glue is probably still wet. And I have a doily there. And this one is just one of those pockets that we make, you know, stuffed with things that we like. Their doily, back of that hanky, and the back of that paper bag I used. And then this is the back page. Thankfully, my arm is killing me. This is the old house, one of the old houses we lived in, and this one's in particular is special to her. You can see on this side over here that there were logs, and we first moved in, we didn't have any water or any electricity, and we're on a lake, and we had stayed at this buffalo farm and watched this guy's buffalo for the summer in exchange for the logs for this house. And so when we got back from Alaska, we thought, well, we'll stay there until we figure out our property was still trees. We had to clear the land. So we stayed there, took care of his buffalo for the summer, and then we got logs for the house. So there she is. I hope she likes it. It was a lot of work. My first, my first ever with signatures, so that was fun. Thanks for watching, you guys.